lots of boys and girls here for our story. That's because of me. It's because of you. What do you think our story is about today? I'm guessing it's about your hat. You think it's about my hat? Well, it must be. Must be about my hat. It is not about my hat. Then what are you wearing it? Well, you know it's kind of rude for a guy to wear a hat in church. You should take it off. Okay, you're right. You're right. I should not wear a hat in church. Yes, you are all surprised that I am correct. I don't think that's why they're surprised. Are you okay? Hello? Are you? What did you do? Well, actually, I didn't do it. Someone snuck up on me. No, nobody snuck up on me. It just fell out. No, it didn't fall out. It was, what I did is it did get shaped off, but there was a reason behind it. Better be a good reason. Liz is going to be mad. I think it was a good reason. There is somebody who attends church here who has been sick and who has lost her hair. It's Donna, isn't it? No, it's not. This is flashing off. It's somebody that you know, and she's got a great smile and a great personality, and she loves Jesus. It is Violet. Oh, that's right! I read about that. You read about her. And I thought it would be a neat thing to do to show support for Violet by shaving my head as well. Why didn't you just get her a card? Well, some people have given cards. Some people have done a lot of amazing things for Violet and her family and are really showing that they love her and that they really care. Well, I don't know if I could shave my head. You don't think you can shave yours? Mm-mm. I'm too gorgeous. You should have. Well, you are gorgeous. That is true. But this is something that I really felt very strongly about. I kept praying about it and I kept thinking about it, and I thought it would be something that I could do to show Violet support and to show that I care. Well, I guess it did. But you kind of think this is a little bit drastic, don't you? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kind of extreme? Yeah, just a tad. Well, this is nothing compared to somebody else that has done something very extreme for each and every one of us. I should know this. You should know this. We just celebrated his birthday last month. Oh, Jesus! That's exactly right. When you talk about extreme examples of showing people that you care, there is nobody that can outdo Jesus. Well, that's true. What kind of things did Jesus have in heaven that he gave up to come down here and be with us? What do you guys think? What are some things that Jesus gave up in heaven?
Died on the cross.
He did die on the cross. I mean, how much more could you give than dying on the cross? That's an amazing thing. That is definitely extreme. That is extreme to the max. That's what extreme means, dude. Okay. So, it was extreme. What did he have in heaven? He had angels all around him all the time. That would be so cool. I think it'd be cool. Was there any sin? No sin was gotten rid of. Okay. Was there garbage in the street? The golden streets have garbage? No, angels are tidy. Okay, the angels are tidy. I'm sure that they are. And there was beautiful singing all the time. And Jesus was with his Father. Heaven was absolutely a perfect place. And Jesus said, I am going to come down and I am going to show the people that I love how much I love them. And how did you do that? Haley had the answer, didn't she? That's right. Jesus died on the cross for us. Your moms and dads love you very much. And I know that because they take care of you and they make you eat your vegetables. They're good for you. If the kids eat my vegetables, that's good for me. Well, but vegetables are good for you. And they make you go to bed at a reasonable time because they care. But how many of your parents died on the cross for you? I didn't think so. I didn't either. When you think of what Jesus did, what he gave up so that he could come and give us a chance to have eternal life, that's extreme. Or to use Violet's favorite word, that's radical. That is absolutely radical. And when Violet and I were talking about this last night, we were trying to figure out how could we compare what Jesus had up in heaven to what he had here on this earth, what he came to. And we talked a little bit about when Dr. Guthrie talked about Jesus being born in a stable. And we decided that Jesus left something even more beautiful than the most gorgeous mansion in the world, you know. And he came down to this earth, which Violet said would be like living in a junkyard compared to heaven. I think she's right. I think she's right too. When you think about how much Jesus loves you, you think about what he gave up. You think about how he died on the cross for you, and you remember that. And he will give you a radical and an amazing and an extreme love for him, and you will choose to live for him. And that is a pretty cool thing. That is awesome. But I'm still not shaking my head. I'm not asking you to. I'm asking you to remember, Jesus loves you, and he proved it. And he will continue to prove it. And someday, we will get to live with him. And that is extreme. Thank you, boys and girls, very much. Thank you.